Welcome back.
Lee and Lex here.
Hello, everyone.
So tonight...
Perfect.
Sorry,
Perfect. I love it. That is amazing. Tonight, we have a special, very, very special guest, Lee, also known as Shifting Perception on his YouTube handle. He is here visiting us, and we are going to be doing a reaction of a song that you're going to show me, right?
Yes.
So what song is this?
It is called Arriving UFO.
Okay.
By your favorite band, yes.
Yay, I love it.
And it's off of the album Tormato, which came out in 1978.
Correct. Yes. And you and I went to, and Nick and Mike.
No, Mike didn't go.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
He didn't go. Okay. We went to go see Yes together. And I wasn't the biggest fan of the concert itself just because I missed John Anderson very much. But now we have tickets to go see John Anderson, and I'm very excited about that.
Yep.
And yes, I love Yes very much. I discovered them through the channel, for those of you who don't know. And now I'm a big fan, but I have a lot to discover. And I know you know my style, so I'm very happy and excited to see what you're going to show me.
Yeah, this is a little different probably from what you're used to.
Yeah,
It's a great song.
I love it. Okay, anything I should know about the song?
I don't want to tell you anything.
Okay, no lyrics or what?
There are lyrics, yeah.
But do you want me to pull up
That's
the lyrics?
completely up to you. If it's going to distract you, then
Yeah,
no.
probably no.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Thank you everyone so much for being here.
I did not take it all so seriously, really, when you called and said you'd seen a UFO. But then it dawned on me the message in writing spelled out a meeting never dreamed of before. I looked out in the night, strange and startling was this voice of time just saying there's got to be a linking of everyone. Got to be a center, it all comes flooding by.
Wow.
Arriving through the eons of time's immortal power of the future to behold. Vessels of a different impression, none that we could ever hope to have known. So look out in the night once they arrive on that meridian light, invisible and far away the sea. In the ships we see the coming of outer space. You say there's no reason to conjure with the force as it has been known to be seen. You say I'm a fool, a believer, but your feet on the earth, it is green. But look out in the night, wait for they arrive to start to shine to that new. Here it is, the coming of outer space. Such a beauty like the coming of outer space.
Okay, I love it. I love it.
I was like,
very
uh-oh. The silent mouse clip.
No. I was just like, should I pause or not? But yeah, for a moment, something very funny, I forgot the name of the song.
Oh.
And so, well, I wasn't like thinking about that. And then I was like, oh man, I know how to describe this right now. It sounds very galactic. And then I look over and I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot that it was arriving UFO. So yeah, it has like the keys give off that vibe of like being very outer spacey,
right,
you know, the
right.
pew, 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 pew. Like it sounds like even like astro, like something, you know? I love the bass is very, very
Isn't it
cool. Yeah, it's very there. And I love the harmonies always between John and Chris, you know.
Now, one thing
present.
I'm not sure on is if Chris is on this album.
Oh,
I don't know,
really?
to be honest with you. I'm not sure. And I don't know who's playing keyboards because something tells me, if I remember correctly, it's not Rick Wakeman. But I'm not 100% sure, and I meant to look it up, but I forgot.
Okay, it's fine. You guys can
tell us in the comments.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, I was actually going to ask you if you knew if it was
Unfortunately,
Rick Wakeman.
I don't. But I do know it's John Anderson.
Yes,
yeah.
of course,
Mm-hmm.
of course. Yeah. Well, this is great. So is this before or after Close to the Edge?
Way after.
After.
Way after.
Because when was Close?
Like 73,
Okay.
72, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, this
so it's but it's a lot different, right?
It's very
synthy
different. Yes,
compared.
very synthy, very yeah, it's different, but I like it. You can still tell that it's I love the drums too. Do you know who is on? No, okay.
Unfortunately not.
It's okay. It's fine.
I apparently know nothing.
We normally don't either. So
right.
you know, but yeah, this is wonderful. I'm loving it. I just had to pause because I was like, I'm gonna forget if I don't say what I want to say. But yeah,
I'm glad you're
thank
liking
you.
it.
I'm loving it. Let's go back. Wow, that build up there, it was like, whoa.
Yep.
Oh, nice. So good. That was cray cray.
It seems like at the end, like everybody's playing a different time and different things.
Yes,
and
absolutely. And I feel like this is an example of a song that I would have probably not enjoyed very much before starting the channel, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because this would have been just like too much.
It's jarring.
It's very jarring, yeah. But there's some sense in all of that chaos.
Yeah.
There's a like calculated madness going on, you know?
Yeah, you've said that many times describing us.
Yeah, I just feel that that's how it is. It's just, it's very well thought out, but if you're not really listening or paying attention, then it can just sound like a bunch of noise.
Right.
You know?
And the interesting is, I don't think it's very proggy as far as like weird stuff. It's just a lot going on.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. I guess all of the different keys and all of that is a little bit like kind of out there, you know, like Nick and I had a friend who was very much into the same music, you know, that we were into in Puerto Vallarta, but he didn't like any band that had a keyboard in it.
Oh, really?
So he didn't like Kansas. He didn't like any band with a keyboard.
Who's a prog band without a keyboard?
I know, because he didn't like prog. He just liked rock.
Oh,
and
I
like,
see. Okay.
Like heavy metal, I guess.
Okay.
You know? And he liked some other stuff like Red Hot Chili Peppers and all that stuff, but anything with a keyboard. And then he listened to Rush, and he was like, "Oh, you know, like, okay, this is fine. This is fine. Like everything else is bad." But someone like him, who is a musician, he understands music, he would still not like this. I think because it's very key heavy. Yeah. Which is I think main component of a prog band.
Right.
You know?
Well, true.
So
that's true.
Yeah.
And I think it's still dense, even though it's not like as intense as like Awaken or Close to the Edge or anything like that. You know, it's still very dense because there's a lot packed in.
It is, but I loved it.
Good,
I was
good.
having a lot of fun. It was very fast paced. I loved that it was just taking you for this ride, like astronomical ride.
Yep.
And then halfway there, like the change was awesome. Very, very great. I love that you know all the lyrics, by the way. Even though, do you agree when people say that lyrics don't like really make sense?
Yeah, totally. Even John Anderson admits that.
Okay, yeah.
I can remember seeing this interview. It's kind of cool. It's probably still on YouTube. It was years ago, but it's like they're kind of rehearsing and they're all like starting and doing different things and whatever. And Rick Wakeman's like, I don't know what the hell he's doing with his lyrics. They just make no sense to me.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Like he'll just say whatever is going to sound good with his voice, which is okay.
Yeah.
You know, that's
what makes it different.
Good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly. So yeah, this was wonderful. Thank you.
You're
Great
welcome.
Choice.
You're
welcome.
welcome
You for showing this to me.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
And thank you everyone so much for watching this. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Let us know whatever we didn't know in the comments. Who's in the album, please. Any trivia that you have, or if you want to share the first time that you heard the song. When did you first hear the song, by the way?
So I was probably 11 or 12.
Okay.
And believe it or not, I bought this album for $1 at Kmart.
Oh my word.
Because that's what they used to do. They would put all these bargain albums out.
Kmart.
And so,
I loved
And
Kmart.
so I bought the album and I was like, okay. And it wasn't anything like the Yes I was used to, because I already knew Fragile and the Yes album and things like that.
Okay.
You know, so.
And was this around in that year when you bought it?
It was probably like 80, 81.
Oh,
okay.
Like that. Okay. So it went to the bargain bin pretty quickly.
It did. This was not a popular album.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty sad.
But this song to me is just like, I love it.
Is this your favorite one off of the album? Okay.
Yep, for sure.
Okay.
Not my favorite album.
No. But your favorite off of this album.
That song.
The other song that I usually mention this at the beginning, I had only heard from this album the song Madrigal, which we included in a marathon. And I believe I have listened to it maybe a couple times, but it's a very short song, you know, and it's like, so I'm curious to listen to the rest of the album and see why it wasn't as popular. You know?
And I think it's just their style had changed a lot for this album.
Okay.
I mean, there's some cool ballads on here and everything, but it wasn't it wasn't as proggy as the
I
rest
see.
of their stuff. So it was
Okay.
kind of like a dramatic change. I think.
Okay.
So
Starting at this album.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, then I'm really curious to know who was involved in it, because then that'll tell us,
Yeah.
who went where. And...
Well, when I looked it up, because you guys were doing a reaction to another song, and you said something, you or Nick said something about, oh, I love their harmonies and everything, Chris and John. And then somebody had commented that it's not them. And I was like, well, wait a minute, who played on this album? And so I know I looked it up, but that was like a year ago.
Oh, I
So,
see. I
yeah.
see. Okay. Well, I'm very curious, and I can't wait for you guys to tell us. Of course, we can look things up, but this is funner.
It's more fun.
It's more fun. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Thank you for being here. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe. We would love to see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.
Bye.